back to my channel. So today I have another episode in my series, The Vintage Diaries. This is like my dream vintage bag. Recently I posted a short featuring Cassie, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. But I asked her what was her dream vintage bag, and she shared that. I'm not going to spoil it here, so go see that. I want to know what her dream vintage bag is. But today we're talking about my dream vintage bag, guys, and honestly I've waited so long for this. Let me just get into this reveal and then I'll talk to you guys a little more about the bag. So let's get into it. This item, it's not an unboxing, it's more of just a reveal because I did not have this item shipped to me. I was able to pick it up at the Fashionphile showroom in New York City. Guys, I absolutely love shopping the Fashionphile showroom. I've been there several times since I've started the Vintage Diaries series because it's just such a good opportunity to see these items in person, have a look at them. Some of the vintage items that I'm thinking about or wanted are items that I never got to see firsthand. These are just from me, you know, remembering what they look like in pictures. I love shopping Fashionphile, period. It's just such a pleasure to be able to go to the showroom and just see all these beautiful items. If you're in the New York City area and you want to check out the Fashionphile showroom, you can book a shopping appointment. Highly recommend, love it. That's why this item is not in a box. It's here. I am so excited, guys. In the Fashionphile dust bag. As you know, if you buy an item from Fashionphile, even if it comes with its original dust bag, you will still get a Fashionphile dust bag, which I actually love their dust bags. It's such a great kind of gift with purchase because they're awesome for travel and they're really good quality. I haven't looked at this since I've gotten home, kept it wrapped up to share with you guys for the first time on camera. Are you ready? So this is a vintage Louis Vuitton dust bag. If you guys have any guesses of what this is, I have talked about it already for the Vintage Diaries, but it's actually mine. I officially own it. So any guesses, comment below. Here we have, it's so exciting just holding it. So this is the Louis Vuitton Stephen Sprouse Graffiti collection from 2001. This is in the pochette, and I have it in the peach letters, so the color is the peach color. There we go. And just look at the bag. Says Pochette Accessoire on the bottom, and then the graffiti is just a Louis Vuitton. Just a classic pochette. What makes this one so special, obviously, is that this was the collaboration with Stephen Sprouse when they did the graffiti. This is from spring summer 2001, and I remember when this collection was released. I mean, I was a teenager, so I was not able to buy Louis Vuitton, especially not Louis Vuitton limited edition pieces. This was a super sought out collection, and it still is. I remember thinking, like, this is the coolest thing. Like, this graffiti all over the Louis Vuitton classic monogram canvas. I don't know, it was just something about it that I just loved. I think Louis Vuitton and Stephen Sprouse is my all-time favorite collaboration, designer collaboration ever. So it's super exciting to finally own a piece from the collection for myself. And yeah, when I was young, this is the bag I wanted, the pochette. Out of all the bags, I wanted the pochette, so that's what I had to do. So let's talk a little details about the bags. Cool thing you saw, it came with the original dust bag. This is like the old school Louis Vuitton dust bag. Another thing that'll be cool to feature in this video is that it came with the Louis Vuitton booklet, and this is the booklet from the collection. But super exciting to be able to get this with my purchase because it makes it more of a full set. So it says monogram graffiti Louis Vuitton. I want to read some of this. It says Louis Vuitton has developed an unexpected and original collection, the monogram graffiti. The Louis Vuitton graffiti are printed on the monogram canvas by a special silk screen printing technique. It says, with time, the graffiti may slightly fade, revealing the monogram canvas background. This phenomenon does not deteriorate the quality and durability of this product. However, we recommend you observe following instructions so you can enjoy the monogram graffiti bags or small leather goods for many years. Avoid contact with abrasive surfaces. Oh, it says avoid checking in your luggage when you travel by plane for cabin storage only. And it tells you how to clean it. Cool to have that. This, guys, for those who don't know, this is the Fashionphile tag, and it says the item here, which is the Louis Vuitton monogram graffiti. And this is also the certificate of authenticity. Fashionphile is guaranteeing the authenticity of this item. Also, once you remove the tag, you are no longer able to return. One thing I absolutely love about Fashionphile is the return policy. Super important, especially buying vintage items, because if it's just not right, you probably want to look for a different one. So I love the return policy. But it says snip the tag to make this beauty yours. No returns once removed. So that's what that says. Just the basic Louis Vuitton interior. Honestly, guys, this item is in pristine condition. Like, there aren't any stains or flaws or anything inside the bag. It is in pristine condition, which is why this one was like kind of like the one I had to go with, because I was shopping around for this for some time. Date code is AR0061. So that means that this item was made in France during the 6th week of 2001. And that's wild. The 6th week of 2001, like, where was I? Exciting that it's in such beautiful condition. So yes, this item is made in France. So there is the made in. So yeah, that's the made in stamp. So it's made in France. The hardware is still very much good condition. I mean, we have to consider the age of this bag, guys. This was made in 2001. As far as the Louis Vuitton graffiti prints, it seems to also be in flawless condition. I don't see any chipping or fading of the design at all. So that is awesome, because I anticipate having this for a very long time. I cannot wait to style this up and show you guys and just take pictures with this bag. It's just symbolizes so much for me. It's my dream vintage bag, and I own my dream vintage bag. I'm so excited about that. One thing I want to mention, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this book on my channel, but this is the Louis Vuitton Marc Jacobs book. This is from the time that Marc Jacobs was the creative director at Louis Vuitton. Marc Jacobs is the designer who's responsible for this collaboration. For me, as a fan of Louis Vuitton, when Marc Jacobs was at Louis Vuitton, I feel like that was like just the most magical time, which is why I wanted this book. It just features everything from the time that Marc Jacobs was there, and it's like a little history, because it's Marc Jacobs on the front. If you see the picture of Marc Jacobs on the front of the book, and on the back we have Louis Vuitton. I thought that was important to mention, just because Marc Jacobs is responsible for my all-time favorite designer collab, Louis Vuitton and Stephen Sprouse 2001, spring 2001. There was also another Louis Vuitton collaboration with Stephen Sprouse. So that collection was actually done in honor of Stephen Sprouse after his passing. So that was kind of a second collection that was released to honor Stephen Sprouse. They released the graffiti collection with some additional colors, and then they also did the beautiful roses. I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see that, but that actually Speedy with the roses is another item on my vintage wish list, so maybe someday. But I officially own my dream vintage bag, which is the Louis Vuitton Stephen Sprouse Grafitti Pochette Accessoire from spring summer 2001. Wow. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe. I talk fashion, lifestyle, travel, and sometimes beauty. So if you're into that, please subscribe and join my online community. Also, don't forget to hit that bell so you can turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload from me. As always, if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments section below. Until next time, guys.